Tabletop Spotlight, brought to you by Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy. Hey everybody, I'm AdamHarry from VWars Souls with
Drake from Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy.
And we're back with another Tabletop Spotlight. Drake, what is this crazy looking box you have today?
This is VWars, a game of blood and betrayal.
Blood and betrayal. Does this have anything to do with vampires, perhaps?
No.
No vampires.
Yes, just kidding. Absolutely. It's basically plays a lot like Pandemic, the popular co-op.
Yeah. I've played Pandemic. You're fighting viruses. I guess in this case, the virus is
the vampire virus.
Gotcha.
V1 or whatever.
Right. But you said betrayal and blood, so is there some backstabbing going on in this game?
It is actually made by the same lead designer as Betrayal at House on the Hill. So it figures that in if you get infected by the V1 virus while you're trying to fight it,
you then
flip.
become
And you play against the other guys.
Wow. So Pandemic, again, another game, but totally hard by itself. But now we have the possibility of having a crew member switch sides too.
Exactly. And it could be anybody.
Yeah, it could be anybody. So that sounds pretty cool. Let's go take a look inside this box. Sweet. So let's take a look inside this bad boy. Here's the back of the box for all you folks at home. Drake, would you like to do the honors?
Well, gladly.
So VWars, again from IDW Games. Sweet.
Also a publishing company.
Yep.
I think this was actually a comic run as well.
Okay.
Like the source material for the setting anyway.
Okay, so source material is probably from that comic. Okay. Oh, you can see some of the cards you mentioned too about the guys flipping. There's the one of them.
Same card, different stats on each side.
So worldwide vampirism. Get ready to fight that. Let's pull this all off. Get this out of the way. This is the fun part, right? Got a little box. Get the box open. Here we go.
Breaking the seal.
Boom.
Okay.
So we got here. We got the instructions.
Future catalog.
Oh,
other
catalog.
Games. Little shameless advertising. No big deal.
Gotta have that. Yep. More catalog.
And
Probably the rules.
This is indeed actually a comic.
Oh.
As I said. So
Very cool.
This is VWars number 0. Free with the game.
Okay. And then this is probably the instructions.
That's the rules.
Okay. And we'll take a look at this in a minute. This looks like full high gloss. Very nice double wide super spread there.
Yeah.
So,
A lot of art. That's really one of the things they're trying to showcase with this is visually it's really, really cool.
Yeah, and then punch outs. We love the punch outs.
Yep.
So put those to the side.
Tokens. Keep track of your humanity.
Humanity.
And
Oh wow, okay. So here's the board first off.
Yep.
So you guys can see at home. Huge.
Hope you like red.
I hope you're not colorblind. I don't think they have a colorblind version of this game, but there's the board.
Yeah.
Again, it's fighting the global pandemic of the vampire virus.
Right.
So, boom. Okay. And then the rest of the stuff in the box.
We've got almost Risk-like miniatures of dudes on your side, vampires you're fighting.
Gotcha. The extra bags, we love
Spare
those.
bags, yeah, seeing them again. More factions looks like, and more factions. So really, humans are teaming up, but are still separate. It's interesting that matters.
And then these are probably for those character punch outs we saw, the little plastic things. We've got these little mini decks. You are a vampire. You can see that.
Looks like, location cards
from
Risk or Pandemic.
Yeah. And then these also look like location cards as well, so Istanbul, so cool.
And Riot results. Hello.
Yep. These look like player cards. Can we open this one up? Looks like we can.
Yes.
And that looks like it's everything in the box you see there.
Self-adhesive.
So move that to the side.
Okay, so it looks like this is mostly character cards. Oh wow.
Okay.
How you feel on those?
Ooh, those don't feel like cardboard. It's like a card, like a playing card.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's plasticky. But you can see here, there's like a regular player card, and then when he gets turned,
new abilities.
New abilities.
Then we have,
Very cool.
Looks like, a turn order reminder.
Oh yeah,
cards.
Here you go.
Flip side of which,
there's
Riot results.
There's your player, that's the turn order, and then Riot results. That's what Drake's talking about there.
Ooh.
So, heads up.
So, something I've noticed, this is actually brings a lot more of the political aspect of this. It's not just a pure, military takeover by the vampires. It really is kind of classic to the spirit of it.
They're a little sneakier than...
Yeah.
And
then sometimes it looks like you can reveal yourself. And
it sounds like, it looks like they're not all, like the vampires aren't all out to just kill and maim, and they want to take over. and like run you like cattle instead of just eat everything.
Right.
So, that's what you're talking about. Here we go. Hey Brad, what's up? That's what you look like, and then you get turned. Sweet mullet. Miko. There's all the other characters. Tons of characters. So check those out. And then we've got these little cards here, and of course the little miniatures, which, yeah, these look like super vampires. They look really cool, actually. Let me just pull these out real fast. You can kind of tell.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of impressed on the details.
Yeah, like you can make out some of the details there, hopefully at home. But yeah, they're pretty cool looking.
Human soldiers.
Yeah. Nice. Well, sweet. Let's hop out real fast for a very quick recap of VWars. But before we do the recap, we forgot to look at the rules real quick. So let's hop through these real fast. This is pretty interesting. This just kind of goes over everything you get in the book, or in the box, excuse me. So player cards we talked about, the little player flip overs that have the human version and the vampire version. Obviously game board. We got 30 event cards, vampire cards, human cards. What is that one? 84 player cards. Yep. Reference cards. We saw those. All the different models that you see that we kind of showed those off, but
faction cards as well.
Yep.
So it seems like it might not just be humans, vampires, might be differences within there.
Yeah. And of course we were reading through too, there's some of the objectives in the game. It's kind of interesting, like you're saying, it's definitely more political. The humans are trying to start martial law and sway public sympathy away from vampires.
The vampires are trying to play it off like they're the victims here, and maybe like kind of game.
Yeah, try to game that aspect too. So again, it's not just vampires are trying to kill everybody and the humans are trying to survive. It's kind of a mix of
vampires are trying to kind of muscle their way into the top.
It's a cool take on it. Yeah. So here's kind of an example of the board setup. You got where all the cards and stuff go.
Yeah.
So
spaces for each players.
Yeah. You can kind of tell too just from this page. There's a ton of stuff going on in this game. So, but it doesn't look. Although it looks like a lot of stuff, it's actually not that complicated.
It doesn't look that all over the top.
Yeah. And then a quick run through of the gameplay turns, stuff like that. How the riots work. Just typical stuff you'd find in the rules. Again, it's only like 12 pages of rules, so
pretty
it's not
concise.
Yeah, it's not crazy long. And then we got the awesome artwork too.
Yeah, so these are the covers of some of the issues of VWars, the comic run.
And you can tell, like, this is an example of like the vampires trying to sway public sympathy. You know, they're just victims. It's not their fault.
It's all propaganda.
Propaganda. That's right. But yeah, that was the rules. So pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's go ahead and hop out for that recap now. So Drake, to recap really quick, we have VWars here, a game of blood and betrayal. Who's the manufacturer for this one?
This is by IDW Games, the kind of the gaming division of IDW, which is primarily a comic book publisher, like we saw. That kind of promoting the comic line as well, the same names. They're kind of branching out. Cool to see.
This game is 14 and up. Takes about an hour, probably maybe a little more if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, the first time probably. Yeah, hour and a half-ish. 3 to 5 players.
Right.
Depending, obviously, mature content. So like
right. 14 and up. Yeah.
$79.99. This is hot off the presses. First printing.
In stores right now.
Yep.
And I think we got this one had actually the first printing bonus, which we saw on the cover there. So
yeah, it was in the cover.
But so if you get it early, you get that bonus.
Yeah. And issue 1 and 0.
Actually,
issue 0 of the issue.
So if you're a comic guy too, go check it out.
Yeah, definitely.
VWars in stores now. Go check it out. I'm AdamHarry from Bella Souls.
And I'm Drake from Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy.
And this has been another Tabletop Spotlight. Thanks again for watching. Have a good one. Tabletop Spotlight brought to you by Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy. Thanks for watching.